What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by to help me with the audio video check. I got a new microphone and I've been messing with the settings and trying to get it all like synced up with the streaming and stuff like that. So I can't hear you. Please just write something in the comments. Let me know that you can hear me, how the mic sounds, how the streaming is, and I can read the comments from here though. So type something up, let me know where you're from, let me know if the audio sounds good. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Justin, for checking it out. Please let me know if you can hear me, guys. I can see on the camera that it looks like I'm getting audio, but I can't put it on the TV to hear myself because then I'll have feedback. So just let me know if you can hear me. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I messed around with it for like 4 hours, man. Yeah, thanks, Justin. So like, I'm using these lapel mics and like making sure that the camera is like outputting the right input. I don't know. It took me like a few hours to figure it out. So tonight I'm just going to, just for practice, like just because I want to make sure that we get the streaming right, I'm just going to make a simple solid color blowout. You guys can ask questions. Let me know what's up. I'm totally happy to answer them. Probably will take half an hour, not that long of a demo, but I just want to do some testing and see what you guys thought. If any of you guys checked out the live show on Sunday, let me know on the Torch Live. We've been working on a banger hanger. Awesome. That's good to hear. Thank you, Jordan, for letting me know. I was wondering if how the music is going to be, but I got a pretty nice mic, so I was hoping that it sounds good. I'm going to expand this a little bit so I can see a little closer up. All right, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, Wes. Wes says the music to voice ratio is perfect. That's what we're going for. All right, so let us begin. If you guys have any questions, I can see the video feed, so I can see your questions and comments. I really appreciate it. That's why I'm doing it, to interact with you guys. So I'm gonna zoom in the camera so you can get a better view of what I'm doing on the torch, and then we'll get started. I'm working on getting a remote for this camera, but it hasn't happened quite yet. Well, actually I got one, but it was like the wrong one or something. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's really nice to have my son helping me. He's been a little bit hesitant to blow glass. He thinks it's difficult, which it is, but he's like, oh, it's so difficult. But he's like super into social media and like friends and networking and things like that. And so it's kind of like a sneaky way that I can get him into glass blowing, because he's doing like the social media part. But he's still learning about glass because he's like watching what I'm doing and answering the demos and stuff. So I have my blow tube here. These are the Italian blow tubes. I've used in plenty of videos. And this is some Troutman Blue Stardust that I'm going to use. First thing you want to do is wrap some around the end of your blow tube like that to create what's called a moil. Heat it up, marble that out. Yeah, it is really good to work with him, but you know, he'll get into it if he wants, whatever. But he's liking the on the torches. The other cool thing is that my wife Rita, she's a musician, and she's just been really like focusing hard on it lately, and she's gonna start making some of the music, the background music for the videos, which I'm really excited about. So I'm just putting this on. I'm not really coiling it on. I'm actually gathering it on because I don't want any lines. I just want one solid piece. So yeah, we had a hard time with Shiloh's mic over the weekend, and you know, he's 13, so he still kind of talks a little quiet. But I think next time, which will be the Sunday after next, the audio will be much better. Oh, what up, Chemo? Thank you for joining us, man. If you guys see Chemo there in the comments, me and Chemo went to high school together, man. Like the same stomping ground. I've known that guy for years, man. I got a lot of love for Chemo, man. He's awesome. Well, anyway, he's a good friend of mine, and if you ever visit the studio and you're lucky, he'll stop by and say hello. Thanks, Jack's Glass. I appreciate the audio. I did a lot of checking before I did this final audio test. So we're streaming in 1080p. So if you guys are, you know, have that much bandwidth, you can watch this in high def. Just gathering on the bubble. It's all solid right now, so just like a marble. Other people have called this a marble blowout. I got some other news today. Los and I just filmed the next on the torch. I know we just put one up, but we already filmed the next one, which should be out in about 2 weeks. And I guess I'll tell you guys what it is, but keep it on the DL. It's the Jesus seal, so that should be exciting. Yes, Chemo from Kansas. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oils Daily from Kansas. I've never been to Kansas, but I used to live in Tennessee. Not a lot of people know that. I was studying glassblowing there when I was about 20 or so. So I was gathering on. It's gotten a little short now. So I'm gonna grab my rod holder here with my hand. I know it's a little zoomed in for this, but I just switched, so I'm holding the rod with something now because it was getting too hot for my fingers. Ray, can you further explain what excuse me, what you're saying about the audio? Are you saying that it's only coming out of one channel? So another way that you can do these solid color blowouts is you can get a piece of stainless steel, like from a welding guy. What you want to do is try to have like a 1 millimeter hole and like 2 millimeters of wall thickness. So pretty thick tube. So just gathering it all up. I like this song. I'll turn it up a little bit for you guys. It's Lyrics Born. Hey Mike, thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been working on the audio. So, sounds to me like we're only getting left audio. Is that true for everybody, or do people have it on stereo in both their headphones or both their speakers? Because that's like a setting issue that I can definitely resolve, and it might be set that way so that I could have two mics, so that, like, you know, when I'm doing something with Shiloh, he'll have his own mic, and then, you know, I'll be coming out of left and he'll be coming out of right or whatever. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Mike. I'm sure you guys know Mike Mason. He started Torch Talk. It's a really interesting show on YouTube and really active group on Facebook. Definitely knows a lot of techniques, and just does a lot of cool stuff. So you check out his work. He's a bit of like a Renaissance glass blower. He can do a lot of different techniques, kind of like me. Left audio. Okay. All right. Well, it seems like it's like clear. Left audio is coming through, but right audio is not. So I can't change it right now, but I'll mess around with it. At least I'm really close. At least I'm close to getting it. So I'm just heating this up, letting it all come down into a ball. Yeah, that's true, Mike. Thank you for giving me the shout out, man. Mike, I didn't want to say anything, but like you said it online, Mike and Will and a few other guys who started Torch Talk were some of the first like steady group of online students that I was teaching in a group class. And they, you know, we had to stop. Kevin was getting another job and he couldn't help anymore. And so we had to stop, and we canceled the class. But those guys were having such a good time blowing glass together online, like a virtual studio, that they just continued and started Torch Talk, and it's grown into something really cool. All right, left side only. You know, that's just because it's coming into one of the channels of the XLRs, but there's a setting that I can adjust, so I'll have to mess around with it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do another stream tonight, but and I'm going to Burning Man the day after tomorrow, so that should be fun. But when I get back, I'll be able to get it all fixed up. So yeah, I'm gonna bring my glass blowing studio, my portable studio, the one that we had in the video. We call it the hobo blow around here, or sometimes we call it the hobo blow on the go or something, because it's like a portable studio. That was the alarm. That was the building alarm door or something. But so yeah, I'm bringing up the portable glass studio, and we're going to be blowing glass at Camp Question Mark, which is like the biggest sound camp. Rusko's going to be playing. I think Glitch Mob. I don't know, they got a really good lineup this year. So, should be pretty awesome. This song's pretty cool too. I don't know if you've heard it before. Thank you, yeah. I'm hopefully gonna travel safe to the burn. It's the way there that you gotta worry about. I'm driving I have an F-150, so I'm gonna drive that. And I got an Airstream that I rented, which should be dope as fuck. Yeah, Rusko's awesome, right? It's from England. And then Glitch Mob. Glitch Mob's dope as fuck too. They used to have 4 members. I don't know if you guys remember that, but then they kicked Craddy out for creative differences.
I'm putting you in command of the spaceship.
Just trying to get this hot. Yeah, you know, last year when I went to Burning Man, I would like get a gather like this, and then I would like put some playa dust on my Marver and like roll this in the playa dust and kind of like do like a frit thing or powder thing, and it like made like this crazy weird brown kind of gray color. But then I was like giving the things I was making away to all the people there so that they could like take home like some playa dirt and glass. Oils daily, yes, I am still using the HVO system. It works really good for me. It's saved me so much money. It's ridiculous. I've had it for about 2 years now. I don't have any problems with it. In fact, I moved the original one down to my studio in Long Beach, and so that's working there. And then I have a Mighty Mite system up here in the Berkeley studio, which is a little more powerful. Yeah, thank you, Mike, and thank you for saying a shout out to us. Kia way. Just trying to get a lot of really good heat in here. I don't know. Jordan, I don't really try to trade. I just like give it away, man. Like I don't even trade for anything. I go for the experience, and like, you know, like people like just they want to try to blow glass or they want to have a memory, and so like, I don't know, like I'm not even trying to get anything out of it besides just like share what I love, and if people want to hang out and do it, that's awesome. But no, I don't trade. Sometimes people give me stuff. This last year, this guy gave me this watch, and it didn't work. But the face said like the time is now or something, but it didn't actually work. So I don't know. I don't really understand it, but. Yeah, Mike's got an HVO Mighty Mite too. I remember when he upgraded his. It kicks ass, man. Like, I've never like pushed it to the limit. The other one I did, and that was a 3030 original HVO system, and I definitely pushed that one to like the limit of you know how much power. But like I can straight put my Delta Mag on like and never even have to like to recharge or anything. And like they can all work in the other room, never an issue. The time is now, right, Jordan? It's always now. Oh yeah, that's true. It's a good point. Mike says that it restarts the pressure at a higher. I think mine starts at about 100. It starts working, but the other one started at. Mine was a custom. It started at 60, but most of them started at 50 on the original PSI left in your tank there when it goes below 50 PSI. But now mine and Mike's kick on at 100 PSI, and it stops at around 150, around 160 PSI. So it can pressurize it for much higher. Yeah, thank you for watching, Delta 9 Plus. Yeah, over 100 for when it kicks on. It's like 100, 110, around there it kicks on, and then it stops again at 150, 160. Yeah, Jack says that the Mighty Mites work for him too, and he's running only 3 10 LPM machines and a Mirage and a CC, and like that's dope, man. Mine, I have a 6060 Mighty Mite and Mighty Mite Slave, and then I'm running like probably 8 10s or something like that for the studio. So it seems to work. Yeah, the systems are, like Mike's saying, the systems are built like a tank, and they don't go bad. They don't fall apart. And I mean, if there was like some fluke thing that happened, Mark at HVO, super into his customer service, so never gonna really have an issue with that. So I'm almost getting it hot enough to blow out. The hotter you get this, and the more even the heat out, the better it's gonna blow out. So I'll just heat it up a little bit more. Take it out of the flame in a second. Try to hold it so you can kind of see it. A little bit hotter. Do I use the steel blow tube for any? No, you know, I really don't use the steel blow tube for any other techniques besides the solid color blowout. Most of the other techniques, like, see, the reason that the blow tube is so good for the solid color blowout is because I can get the glass really hot without worrying about the blow tube melting or bending or anything like that. All right, almost ready for this again. Okay. Blew out pretty even. Now I'm gonna just heat it up, let it condense back, and then blow again. And like by heating it and condensing it and blowing, that process is going to even out the wall thickness. Like I can tell just by the way that it's moving that it's thinner in the back and thicker in the front. So I'm going to go down to the marver. You can't see it, but I'm going to marver the back, cool it off, and blow again. And that's going to help even out the walls. Yeah, Wes, exactly. A lot of people who try to use this technique with the glass blow tube, they tend to wrap the tip in like a very stiff color, like steel wool or maybe something like black or cobalt 5, you know, something really stiff, and then blow out a color that's less stiff. Yeah, sometimes this technique's, you have to blow hard, but if you get it hot enough, you should be able to just kind of blow a little hard and it should work. So you can see I'm just heating it up, condensing it all, and then blowing. And these balls, they can be used for anything, any sections of a piece or any colored work, droplets, mini tubes, banger hangers. I told my wife last night, I was like, oh, I'm working on a banger hanger in the online video. And she's like, don't banger hangers need to be quartz? And I was like, oh no, you're thinking of a banger. And she's like, what the fuck's a banger hanger? I was like, well, it's the hanger for your banger. And she's like, ah. So I showed her some pictures of some banger hangers. She's like, what's the difference between this and a mini tube? And I was like, well, it's shaped a little different, and the joint is usually a female 14 coming off at a more of a perpendicular, whereas the mini tube is like a beaker, and the joint's maybe a male, and it's coming off at an angle off of the beaker. All right, almost all even, so I'm going to transfer this to the blow tube. the glass blow tube. Oh, you know what, dude? I don't even have my fucking kiln on. Better turn that shit on real fast. Otherwise this bubble will break. All right. Now I'm gonna zoom out for you guys for the rest of this. And we're gonna put a little hole in the front. That's important. This is important when you're doing this on metal, that you keep the back warm, because otherwise that shit wants to crack really a lot. Yeah, my kiln will heat up pretty fast, and I'll also do a little flame anneal on this, so we should be fine. Just heating up the front a little bit. I'm gonna blow it out. Almost there. The metal doesn't really transfer too much to my hand. I mean, you can see how close I'm holding it. It definitely transfers more than the glass, but there's actually two pieces of steel. The tip is spring steel, and the handle is stainless steel. And it just cracked a little bit, but that's okay, because it'll just heal right up as long as I keep it warm. And there's a weld in the middle of the blow tube, and that actually keeps it from getting hot. Yeah, I agree. For striking colors, or even just like solid, like dense solid color work, the blowout's my absolute favorite. Now I'm going to attach the clear blow tube to this and take it off the metal. So this way I can put it in the kiln, won't break or anything. Now there's no real fear of it like cracking like it would on the metal. Almost done. Just got to heat it up, condense it back once or twice, and then blow it out. All right. I'll let that cool and I'll show you guys. Yeah, you need a new mini tube, huh, Chemo? I know a glass blower or two. All right, almost cold, but I'll show you guys. It's got a nice sparkle. Blue sparkle. I don't think I can focus that close though. But anyway, there's a little solid color blowout and an audio check for tonight. I'm gonna actually flame anneal this a little bit. Kind of tickle it with a little bit colder flame. I don't really want a big carbon buildup on my piece. Blue Stardust in, my favorite color. All right, now I'll pop this in the kiln, which is pretty cold, but it should be fine. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, helping me with the audio check. It sounds to me like the audio is good. It's coming through, just on the left side though. So I'll fix that. I'll figure out how to fix that. Yeah, it was definitely a lot of sparkle and Blue Stardust. I love it. Thanks, Mike. If you guys have any questions or comments, I can stay on for a couple minutes to answer those. If you want to know where to get the shirt with Ice T, Mr. T, and Ice Cube, just let me know. I'll hook that up for you guys. Thank you for watching, Jonathan. Good to see you, Mike. Thanks, Courtney. Delta Pulse, I appreciate it. Izafi, that's cool. Thank you, guys. Jordan, I'm coming to Toronto, not Ontario. I'm going to be teaching in Toronto in November for a weekend at Orange Glass, so you guys can check that out. Thanks, Mike. I'm getting ready. We're getting ready for Burning Man. I got a whole onesie that I'm gonna wear. You guys can only see that, me blowing glass in a onesie, if you're at Burning Man. Other than that, nope. I love you too, Chemo. Thank you for watching tonight, man. Hope everything's good. Oh, see, Toronto is Ontario. I don't know my geography. You know, I mean, I just fulfill the rumor that Americans don't know the geography of any other place, not even America, not even the United States, dude. So, I'm sorry for being ignorant. Yeah, I'm going to Ontario, man, of course. I'm going to Toronto in November. Right. So, Ontario is a province. Jonathan, the step downs are tweezers. They're not jacks. These tweezers. Those can be got in Italy, in Murano. As far as I know, there's not a consistent American distributor. I've talked with him a lot about it, but you know, he's got stuff on his plate. But the best way to get him is to go to Murano, and it's worth the money, man. Just go in like the low season. You can get a flight to Venice for like $700. Bring $2,000 to spend on tools, and you'll save $2,000 for what they would charge here. So just go to Venice. Alright, so yeah, come to the class, come to Ontario, visit me. We're also going to be doing some more live demonstrations on like Telegraph and some of the hemp cons. Yeah, Jordan, Jim Moore does have step down tweezers. I have a set of them right here. Let's see where they are. Right here. These are the Jim Moore ones. And you can see, I mean, I love Jim Moore. He's a hell of a guy, super nice guy. But the action on these tweezers, Jim Moore versus Italian, it's so different. Like this is like springy and fast action and opens wider and the tips are smaller. So like, yeah, definitely Jim Moore does have a set. He made these custom for me. I was like the guy who asked him to make them. But they're all right. You know, Jim Moore makes the best American tools. Yeah, I know, Mike. Yeah, I talked to Jim about it, and that's why he's making them. But I haven't developed them with him. I just kind of told him the idea and showed him. But like, in order for them to work like the Italian ones, it's going to take some development. Tennessee. Well, I was in Tennessee in 2002, 2000 to 2003 or so, and it sucks. It's the beautiful land, the lakes and trees. It was hard being there, smoking a lot of pot, and driving VW buses with a dog and making pipes. Yeah, Courtney, go to Venice, go to Murano. Send me an email, man. If you're gonna go to Murano and you really need the tour, let me know. I will let you know where to stop and who to see. I'm going to Murano in 2 weeks. I'm going to Venice to collab with the Ballerine Brothers again for a week. So I leave like about a week after I get back from Burning Man, a week and a half after I get back from Burning Man. And I'm flying to Venice. I'm gonna stay there for a week, do some filming and glass blowing. Isafit, I do know somebody who can teach in Spanish. Low Swung Glass, my assistant, studio manager, business manager for Revere Glass. I've worked with him for 3 years. He's from Mexico, and he speaks really good Spanish. He taught a class in Spanish actually last week. So he can teach you a class in Spanish live over the internet, like a private one-on-one streaming class, or you can take a class here at the studio with him too. He's excellent. He's really good. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good time in Venice, I hope. I'm gonna drink some espresso, eat some super good croissants, sit by the canal, smoke a spliff, make some glass, make some heady pieces. That's gonna be awesome, man. I love Venice. I know you guys all know that I studied there when I was young, and I got to go back last February, a year and a half ago, and got to work with some of the masters, and it was really an honor. I will definitely show you how I have my Smith torch set up. So I got the Blast Shield single hole tip on there. It might be the Hornet 1.3, but either one of those is fine. I changed the lines, so these are Kevlar lines, because I kept dropping glass on them and burning a hole in my torch. So I have three or four of these set up like this. One one is on my lathe right there. I got one that's just dedicated to travel. So that's the way I like to have them set up. Yeah, Jordan, I know everybody wants me to get them step down tweezers and blow tubes and jacks, but I've been friends with this tool maker, Donaf, for like almost 20 years, and I don't want to step on his toes or anyone else involved in the tool business's toes. So my agreement with him is that I just buy tools for myself when I'm there, and I can get tools at my price with anyone who goes with me, but we have to like be in his shop. He has to like be like, okay, this is your price, Dustin, I'm gonna give you the tools, and then I have to like take him and get him into the country myself. I would love to get like you don't even know how much I would love to bring back a box of step down tweezers and blow tubes, but I just don't think so. Jordan, I got the Kevlar hoses from Mountain Glass Art. I know that Joe will hook it up on your order when you tell him that I said that you saw in the video or whatever, but he sells them. I think they're like $80 or $100, but it's good. Yeah, Mike, I don't know if I'm gonna come out there, but I might. I haven't been to a gas conference since the one that was here in San Jose. It was pretty interesting. I bought a bunch of Illuminati ingots there. That was really cool. And yeah, Spiral Arts has the blow tube sometimes, but just a quick word of caution, it's sometimes difficult to do business with them, and I don't really like to recommend them. I think that the better choice is to go to Italy, and you'll save money in the end. Just get them in Italy. They're not really in support of what we're trying to do. Jax, I'm leaving in like 2 weeks, man. Come to Murano, I'll meet you there. All right, guys, well, I appreciate you watching. I'm going to sign off here. You can shoot me an email if you want to talk further about any of this stuff, and I will see you guys soon. Yeah, it's a funny shirt. When I saw it, I had to buy it for sure. Ryuse, my favorite pair of jacks is right here. Jacks in Italian and Muranese is called borsali. That's what they call jacks. So this one is borsali de gambi, which is a specific one for doing stems of goblets, and it's got like a step in it, like that. But it's not really like a step down tweezer. I guess a little bit, but it's really super thin blades and small. Listen, though, I'm going to Murano, and I've been collaborating with him for like a year now on these other jacks, and he's making me my own set, the revered jacks. Hopefully, he says he's gonna have them. They're smaller than this and thinner and even better. I can't wait to have those. All right, guys. Adisa Glass. Well, I have a lot of friends in Chile. There's definitely a glass scene that's starting to happen over there. So you're in good company. I get a lot of people asking if there's any other glass blowers in Chile. So there's a lot of them. You guys need to meet each other and hang out. Yeah, those jacks, Mike, dude. I'm fucking, oh, so bad. I want them so bad. I've had like a lot of email conversations with them, and hopefully they're gonna be done. I ordered a couple pair. Yeah, Mike, well these are the Fuyens right here. Borsali de Gambi, they're the Fuyens, but mine are like these Fuyens, but even smaller and tighter. But yeah, those ones, if you can get them, they're good. Some of the older Fuyens were a little bit nicer than the new ones because the blades, the blades got a little thicker. But But if you go to Murano, dude, you can buy a pair of Fujian jacks and you can be like, make the blades thinner. You know, he'll do that shit for you. Yep, I hope so too, Mike. I hope they make them too. But he says he is going to. So we'll see. If he does make them and I do show them to you guys can then go to Italy and request that kind of jacks. You can be like, I want the Revere jacks, the ones that Dustin's using in the videos, and he'll hook it up. But you got to be there in Murano, and that's not that big of a bummer, man. Like Venice is beautiful, great food, and beautiful, quiet, just boats, and so you can check it out. Mike, we were gonna go to Venice together. You remember that? Whatever happened to the private jet, homie? Thank you, Edisa. I appreciate that. I'm trying to organize another class in Chile with all you guys, so we should definitely organize that. I'll come back to Chile and work with you guys for a week or so. Yeah. They do make opening up way better. Yeah, remember that shit, man? Whatever happened to our private fucking jet to Murano? One day, Mike, one day. One day we're gonna get a private jet, like a G5. We'll fly you and me and Will and a couple of our friends over to Murano and just fucking live it up for a week or so. Oh man, that's joke. You know, it's an inside joke between Mike and I. Some of you guys are part of it, but like some crazy shit. There's always crazy shit in the glass industry, and you just don't never know. So anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. But I'm gonna sign off. I'll work on the audio so that'll be on the left and right channel, and I will talk to you guys later. I probably won't have time to do another stream before I go to Burning Man, but you never know. I'm gonna leave this one up at least for a little while so I can go check it out and hear the sound myself on my home computer. So yeah, have a great night, guys. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all you guys coming in. At the peak of this video, it was about 34 people watching at once, which is great, and I appreciate that so much. All right, everyone, have a nice night. I'm gonna put the mic on mute now, so it's gonna hopefully get silent for you. We're gonna do a test. Mic's on mute. All right, guys, bye.